trying to sound like a big shot, but I'm not really somebody you should fuck with. I'm not really somebody to fuck with.
Hey everyone, in case you haven't noticed, I am not Adam Green. My name is Sean Becker. I am the director and editor of Adam Green's Scary Sleepover. So we're halfway through the season now, and wanted to kind of take a look back and take a look at some of the bloopers, outtakes, deleted scenes that didn't make it into the shows. When we shoot about over 1 to 2 hours, and then out of that we get about an hour of actual footage. So then I'll take that hour and cut that down to 15 minutes and try to incorporate a through line and try not to make it sound too random, unlike this, which is going to be nothing but random stuff. So here for your enjoyment, or a bunch of scenes and clips that didn't make it into the show, but we still wanted to share them anyways. And thank you for all the support so far for this season. We've had a blast making this show, and we're excited that people are finding it. As of this video, we've shot the entire season, so there's some really great stuff coming up, so please stay tuned. Season's not over yet. We still got plenty more to go, so enjoy.
Have you seen all this stuff yet since we moved in here?
No, I haven't been here in quite a while.
Do you recognize this?
Yes, I think I do. It's from Hatchet.
Yep.
1.
Robert Englund's
2,
boat.
3.
Yep. So now we just have this random boat just sitting here.
Somebody will buy it, you know.
Well, I don't know if I can
buy it.
part with it just yet, but eventually, especially Well, I told you we're doing Hatchet 4, right? I'm just kidding. That was f***ed up, right?
Oh,
that
that
was
fucked up.
That was really f***ed up.
Unbelievable. Well, we are, right?
Oh. Oh, God. That's so nerdy.
Did you listen to a lot of metal and stuff when you were in high school?
No, I had friends. Things to do.
This is the real cat from Holliston. The real fake cat.
What's Holliston?
Oh my God, you're killing me.
Oh, this thing. Oh, yeah. Huh, I never saw that movie. Is that a cockroach?
Are you serious?
Why do you have bugs in here? It's like an office.
There's not a cockroach.
That's a cockroach.
Where?
That's a fucking disgusting cockroach. Go kill it. No, then kill it.
Where do you see a cockroach?
It's right there.
I think it's like a sock bun.
It's
Then
fuzz.
eat it.
It's fuzz.
Ew, no, Adam, you're telling me that's not a cockroach? That's a cockroach. That right there now is a cockroach.
That's not a
That's disgusting. I'm not sleeping here.
You're looking at nothing. I don't see it.
You're crazy. I'm not staying here. I'm not sleeping here. I'm going. I'm not sleeping in
We
here.
can sleep in the edit suite. You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds clean, nice. This is gross.
Stanley Cortez and Guy Green were the two greatest living black and white photographers. And I sat with them one night, this is back in the late 70s, and they argued that so much had been lost going to color from black and white because you couldn't use shadows anymore. And if you looked at what UFA, which was the name of the German studio, was doing with Impressionism and shadows, started in the early 30s, I guess, 1930s, including Hitchcock, all those guys were influenced by that. And they used shadows to paint. They painted with their lights in a way in black and white that they lost when it went to color. So yes, they felt that losing black and white was a terrible aesthetic loss.
But it finds a way. And then look, when VHS came out, people started saying cinema would be dead. Nobody would go to the theater anymore. But it still survived. And people keep using that, when you talk about internet piracy now, and they say, oh, well, that's what they said about VHS, that it was but VHS was kind of a 1-to-1 ratio of you could go to the store and rent it, and sure, maybe you'd have friends over who would watch it, or you'd pass it around. But uploading a pure digital signal to millions of people to take is a completely different thing. So and I mean, we've seen how, budgets have plummeted and how hard it is to get a budget now unless things are starting to get made because they know that they're not going to recoup.
Well, it killed the mid-range.
Yeah,
It killed the mid-list movies. So you have everything now is like $2 million and under or $80 million and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're like dusty.
Yeah. They feel like when you grab like a moth, just so people know at home, like when you grab a moth and that little powder on the moth's wings, that's what it feels like.
Ugh.
Why do you keep pulling the head off?
I don't want to eat the head.
What?
I don't eat eyes. Something about eyes.
I thought we were going to do cricket theater.
Okay, ready? Oh, cricket theater. Oh shit, sorry.
Too late now.
Oh wait, no, this one still has a head.
All right.
All right. I know last year I forgot to get you something, and so this year I got you this whole cupcake. I figured we could f on it.
Indeed.
Did somebody order a pizza?
What the
Oh,
hell?
hey now. Little three-way action here on the Valentine's Day cupcake. Well, wait, with Derek, you got your finger on that. There's gluten in it.
That's
There's
the
gluten in
sugar
it.
part.
Your finger's gonna dissolve.
It's the sugar part. It's fun. What is this? That's horrible. That's like a bad date. That's like the end of the night when you're like, what the, oh, f***.
That was on my face the whole time?
Are you kidding me?
All right. If you had to only pick one, either Frankenstein's monster or the creature from the Black Lagoon, which one?
Well, if there were the third one, that's the one that I'd pick. But
Dracula
I'll
or
pick
the Wolfman?
Wolfman.
Wolfman?
Come on, I worked with Lon Chaney Jr.
I know.
I'm probably the last living person that can say that his first co-starring role was with Lon Chaney Jr.
Yeah, I mean, you worked with Lucille Ball, and then you met Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah.
What was that story again? Because I remember you told me when you did the podcast.
I went in for an interview for Topaz, and the secretary said, Mr. Hitchcock will see you now. So, okay.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, because, I mean, it's Hitch, all right? Come on. So I timidly kind of opened the door and, come in, my boy. And he was over at a cabinet fishing something out. He started walking back towards his desk, and his wife had decorated his office. Okay, it was obvious. And there was Irish lace curtains and all that stuff. And as he walked to his desk, because his desk was right in front of the window, he walked to his desk, and there was the profile, okay? And I started laughing, yeah, from his show. And so I started laughing, and he turned and looked at me like, yo, who the f*** are you? And then he realized what I had seen, and he started to laugh. Sit down, my boy. Oh. And we sat and we talked for like 10, 15 minutes, and that was that. And I got the job. And I know it's not good to talk of the dead, but my agent who passed, Jerry Rosen, got tough on the money, okay? Because now Hitchcock wants you, let's roll them, okay? Yeah. And the casting people are going, he'll never stand for that, that'll never happen. And he said, well, okay, fine. Because they knew that he wanted me, all right? And so finally they caved on the price. And when it came down to shooting, all he wanted me for was to start close on my face and have the camera pull back and reveal the Inquisition, okay, and then start the scene. That's all.
It?
That was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
When you're Hitchcock, you can say, I don't care how much it costs, I want that face.
Yeah. Man, I can't even get more than like 3 lights.
So I'm going to end with this. For anyone who watches this show or listens to Movie Crypt or is familiar with Adam Green, you're very much aware of his Yorkie Arwen. I'm very aware of her too, especially in editing, because she seems to just get into every shot, and sometimes she ends up ruining moments or takes because she always wants to play.
What the f*** are you doing?
But I think my favorite example of her ruining a moment is actually during this scene with Daniel Harris, where In this show, Adam asks his guests what their fears are and what scares them. And so here was a moment where Danielle actually was able to ask him, but then I feel like Arwen really disrupted and ruined the moment here.
What scares you? What's the scariest thing that's happened to you?
Look, you have sneakers.
Yes, this fan in Boston works for Converse, and so he like makes shoes and stuff for like the shows and sends them.